From the humble beginnings of a boy born into poverty, emerged a leader who would command one of history's greatest empires. This is the story of Genghis Khan, born as Temujin in the unforgiving Mongolian steppes. His life was marked by hardship from the outset. Orphaned and impoverished after the murder of his father, young Temujin endured a life that was as harsh as the landscape he was raised in. Yet adversity forged his resilience, sowing the seeds of a future conqueror. Temujin's survival skills, honed in the face of adversity, combined with his innate leadership qualities, set him on a path that few could have imagined. Against the odds, he rose from the dust of the steppes, uniting the disparate Mongol tribes under his banner, and laying the foundation for an empire that would span continents. And thus, from the harsh conditions of the Mongolian steppes, emerged a leader destined to change the world. Now, how did a collection of disparate tribes become a formidable force that would shape the course of history? Well, it all began with the unification of the Mongol tribes under one banner, orchestrated by none other than the charismatic and ruthless Genghis Khan. Born as Temujin, he ascended from a destitute and ostracized boy to the great Khan of the Mongols through a blend of cunning diplomacy, brutal warfare, and sheer willpower. Under Genghis Khan's leadership, the Mongols revolutionized warfare. They perfected the art of horse archery, with each rider acting as a swift, deadly component of a larger, well-oiled machine. Their innovative tactics and unmatched discipline transformed the Mongol horde into an unstoppable force, sweeping across Eurasia. Key to their success were their conquests. The Mongols didn't just win battles, they brought down entire empires. The Khwarezm Empire, a formidable power of the time, fell to the Mongols in a swift and brutal campaign. This was followed by the conquest of the Jin dynasty, a significant victory that further amplified their might and reach. Their relentless advance did not stop at Asia. They pushed into Eastern Europe, striking fear into the hearts of those who heard the thunderous charge of the Mongol horsemen. Yet, it wasn't only through warfare that the Mongol Empire grew. Genghis Khan implemented a code of laws known as Yasa, promoting order and unity within his diverse empire. He championed merit over birthright, ensuring one's skills determined their standing. He also ensured religious freedom, an unusual and enlightened approach for the time. And so, the Mongol Empire rose, a colossal entity born from the steppes of Mongolia. From a collection of warring tribes, they became the masters of the largest contiguous empire the world has ever seen. Through a combination of strategic brilliance and relentless determination, the Mongols carved out an empire that stretched from the Pacific to the heart of Europe. But what was life like under Mongol rule, and how did their reign influence the world we know today? Let's delve into the heart of the Mongol Empire, the Silk Road. This ancient trade route, revitalized by the Mongols, became a bustling highway of commerce and cultural exchange. Merchants, scholars, and explorers traversed from east to west, trading not just goods but ideas, beliefs, and knowledge. The Mongols were known for their religious tolerance, a rarity in those times. This acceptance allowed a myriad of faiths to flourish in their realm, from Christianity and Islam to Buddhism and shamanism. Their code of law, the Yasa, although unwritten, ensured peace and order throughout the empire. The Mongols, often seen as ruthless conquerors, were also patrons of culture and facilitators of global connectivity. This era of relative peace and prosperity is known as the Pax Mongolica, the Mongol peace. Thus, the Mongols left an indelible mark on the world, shaping trade, culture, and governance in profound ways. Yet even the mightiest empires must face the inevitable. What happened to the Mongol Empire after Genghis Khan? The death of Genghis Khan in the year 1227 marked the beginning of a new era for the Mongol Empire. His successors, while not possessing the same unifying charisma, were equally ambitious. Among them, Kublai Khan, his grandson, made a significant mark. Establishing the Yuan dynasty in China, Kublai Khan seamlessly integrated Mongolian rule with Chinese governance, even relocating the empire's capital to Beijing. Kublai Khan's reign saw the expansion of the Silk Road and the fostering of cultural exchange, including the famous journey of the Venetian merchant Marco Polo. But the grandeur of the empire couldn't mask the cracks forming within. The vastness of the empire made it difficult to govern effectively, and the successors struggled to maintain unity among the diverse cultures and regions under their rule. As the empire expanded, the Mongols found themselves spread too thin, unable to maintain control over their vast territories. Moreover, the death of Mongol Khan, another of Genghis Khan's grandsons, sparked a civil war, further weakening the empire. The decline was gradual, as the Mongol Empire splintered into different khanates, each pursuing its own interests. The Golden Horde in Russia, the Ilkhanate in Persia, the Chagatai Khanate in Central Asia, and the Yuan dynasty in China, all once part of a singular mighty empire, were now self-governing entities. By the late 14th century, the Mongol Empire was but a shadow of its former self, its once formidable power diminished. However, the Mongol Empire's influence didn't end with its decline. Its legacy is far-reaching and enduring, influencing the course of world history. The empire's establishment of the Silk Road facilitated trade and cultural exchange, shaping the world as we know it today. The Mongol rule also led to advances in technology and administration, impacting societies far beyond their borders. So, what can we take away from the story of the Mongols and their legendary leader Genghis Khan? The rise of Genghis Khan, from an unlikely birth to a world conqueror, is a tale of perseverance and strategic genius. His unification of the Mongol tribes and their innovative warfare tactics led to key conquests, including the formidable Khwarezm Empire, Jin dynasty, and reaching as far as Eastern Europe. But the Mongols weren't just about conquest. They established the Silk Road, a significant hub for cultural and economic exchange, and practiced tolerance, a rarity in those times. They also instituted the Yasa, laying the groundwork for their governance. After Genghis Khan, successors like Kublai Khan carried on his legacy, establishing the Yuan dynasty, but like all empires, the Mongol Empire too declined, yet its legacy is etched in the annals of world history. Discover more tales of empires and legends with us. Subscribe now and journey through history together. Don't forget to like and share.